Viewers and subscribers, welcome back to my channel once again. Much love and appreciation as usual. So people, everybody know say COVID about from what, 2019? You see me people, and it's still lingering around. These variants are still out there and they have Omicron or Omarian or whatever you want to call him, people. And the first case has been detected in Trinidad and Tobago. Yes, you heard that correctly, people. The first case of the Omicron, Omarian, Degtron, Delovian, me not know if you call them right now, people. Is too much of them going around. Too much variant, and it look like the variant them nah gonna stop anytime soon. So Health Minister Terrance Deyalsingh confirms that the first case of the Omicron variant was detected in Trinidad and Tobago. The health minister said the disturbing part was that the female passenger was allowed to board with a positive PCR test. The flight originated from New York. So you hear that, people? This person had a positive PCR test and she was still allowed to go on the flight and reach Trinidad. So the amount of people that came in contact with this one passenger, Jano people, Jano, I don't know if you say, yo. Me just pray and hope that, spread and everything works out, because that was very, very irresponsible for them to let that person board the flight and go Trinidad. So this is what the health minister had to say, people. Check out the video, all right?
This morning, and this is the reason for my concern this morning if people don't heed the call to be vaccinated. This morning, we were informed of the discovery of our first case of the Omicron variant in Trinidad and Tobago. So as we predicted, it is not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So on Monday 13th December this morning, we detected our first case of Omicron variant of concern. I will try to give you as much details as possible because some of the details are very, very disturbing. It's a female, that's as much as I can say. It's an imported case. This person came into Trinidad and Tobago. Flight originated in New York. And this is the disturbing part. In New York, the person was allowed to board a flight with a positive PCR test. Person then traveled to Panama, where they presented a negative antigen test. So a positive PCR test in contravention of our TTPAS regulations, and the Minister of National Security and myself met this morning. We will be providing to the Minister of National Security the person's name, the airline, because they have some liability in this, and the person for doing what they did. Luckily, our Trinidad Port Health picked up the fact that this person was allowed to board with a positive PCR test. So the last chain, or the last barrier, or the last check and balance in Trinidad at Piarco worked. And I want to congratulate our port health officers, who again have been doing a wonderful job in screening passengers coming in. The person was immediately isolated in a step-down facility and continues to be isolated. In keeping with international protocols, when you have an incident like this on an aircraft, the protocols are that all persons within a 2-row radius, which is 2 rows ahead, 2 rows behind, and 2 rows to the side, have been quarantined at home. Luckily, all those persons had positive PCR tests sorry, negative PCR tests. All 14 of those persons immediately around those persons, 2 rows in front, 2 rows behind, and 2 rows each to the side. All have negative PCR tests. All are fully vaccinated. They are in quarantine and will be monitored. So those are the details of our first Omicron case.
Yeah, man. So people remember COVID not gone. It's still a linger about the variants that come out every month. You see me? This is one Omicron and Omarian and whatever I'm want name. Next month, 2 months from now, them are going to fling out another one. So it's like them just a come out. The variant them not stop people. We don't know when this is going to end. We don't know when we are going to be back to normal. Is there people? But once again, big up in yourself. Thank you guys for tuning in to Yard and Abroad TV. Much love and appreciation. As usual, bless up. Loving the people. All right. Thank you.